What is going on, everybody? My name is Fluffy Ninja, and welcome back to Helldivers 2. Now, I have had this pain in my neck pretty much all day, and I think the only thing that it is, again, the stupidity of Helldivers. So, right now, there's 149,000 Helldivers online. It's Memorial Day weekend. Hey, great. Everyone's having a great time. I'm here to ruin your fucking day, okay? There's 118,000 of them on Super Earth doing the major order, which is extract from a successful mission against Illuminate 20 million times. So there's 118,000 Helldivers doing that right now. We have a day and 12 hours left, just so you have a time of when is this happening. Let's see how many of those Helldivers are not on Super Earth. So 2,500 in this sector, 4,000 in that sector, 1,200 in that sector, 1,000 in that sector, 1,200 in that sector, 450 in that sector, 262 in that sector. So not great, but overall, what is it? Was it like 10,000 maybe? So pretty good chunk. And the 450 whatever are on this planet, which is low resistance, which we saw 500 people take a low resistance planet, so good on them. 256 on this low resistance planet. Again, we saw 500 people take a low resistance planet, so definitely possible. 1,000 here, which is 789 on that planet. 220 on that planet. Somehow there's 15 there. 2,500 here. All of them are on Gallivar, which somehow the low resistance on this is 1.5, even though low resistance is usually 1.0 and lower. Whatever, but they're all diving on that planet. 4,000 in this sector, 3,000 on this planet, 427 on this planet, again, low resistance, and 472 on that planet. So I would say these 400 should probably pull back to here. These ones should keep trying to take this planet or move to here and just cut it off completely. Just a thought. People playing against the new incineration core that maybe they haven't yet, whatever. People on the fire tornado planet, I'm never going to give them shit because you're insane to be there anyway. For bug divers, we got 4,400 there, 12,000 there in one sector. 392, 751, 455, 782, 703. I've already thought of the thumbnail for this video, and it's "you can play what you want." That's totally fine, because I know that's the comments, I know that's the responses to this video. It's their game, they can play it how they want to. Absolutely, not a problem. So 4257 there. The resistance is high. What did we say we're here? 12,000? It's 3,000 there, 8,000 there. 863 here. Low resistance 382. Low resistance 734. 210. Bringing down the resistance to 1.0. 0.5, 0.5, 0.5. And then over here we got 1.5, 1.5. So what we should do, right, collectively, as Helldivers, from a strategic standpoint, is pull back from these other sectors that give us literally nothing. The 600, 500, 700, 750, 300, the 453, 255, 1,200, 1,000, 1,200, 4,000. Again, playing new content, I get it. Playing against Incineration Core, Predator Strain, I get it. Do whatever you want to do. Enjoy the new content. Have a great time. Maybe you haven't been able to get on all that much, so you missed the major orders that involve them. Now is your time. Great, grand, wonderful. What we should do, right? If there's 100,000 Helldivers defending Super Earth, which they are, they're doing a great job. Been there pretty much all week. We went and played against bugs for one mission last night. I was like, that was fun, but I feel stupider just for fucking doing it. What we should be doing is pulling back from these outer sectors. Just the far ones. I'm not saying these. I'm saying these outer sectors that literally give us nothing. Come back to the sector at home, closest to home. Take whatever planets are there. Focus your force on the single planet that is the closest. So in this case, be Gallivar, whatever, and just hammer the shit out of it with everyone over here, with all 9,000, whatever, how many Helldivers that are over here. Just attack that sector. Which, granted, yes, we need to keep Chlorel safe. Sure. So we need to keep Chlorel safe. Absolutely. So maybe push out from Vog Sojoth, Kalassa. I get it. Playing on these planets kind of sucks because it's Forest Moon of Endor. Trees are in the way. They block eagles. They block some orbitals. It sucks. I get it. But trying to keep Chlorel safe so that way we can fix the DSS when the squid divers just immediately sent it into Super Earth to try and prevent them from getting to Super Earth. That was dumb. That was retarded. Don't put your assets in harm's way. That just makes sense strategically. That's why the archers were behind the guys with the shields and the spears. Do we get it? Cool. Same thing with bug divers. Let's pull back from here, minimum. Pull back from here. Maybe pull back from here, and let's focus on this sector, okay? Let's not even focus on this one yet, because this is ridiculous. Oh, okay, now it's down to average. Cool. It was at high already. So let's pull back to this sector, right? Because Veld is the lowest, closest resistance planet to Super Earth. This is the planet you need to focus on, because it's low enemy resistance. Hey, we can definitely take Veld, plus it's got Predator Strain for new content. Great. So we can take that, and what's that going to do? That's going to seal off this part of the sector, which means then we can drop back to Sliff. Okay? So we took the lowest common denominator here, right? And we just eliminated it. Hey, we cleared that off. That means they can't get over here anymore. So then we're going to take Sliff. And we do the same thing there. Just hammer it until it drops to low resistance, and then we can take it. And then we do the same thing to Krakatoa. Just send bodies at it till it drops to low resistance, and then you take it. Doing that in succession, right? Taking the low planet, taking a low planet, taking a low planet, is going to drop the enemy resistance to this to damn near nothing, which means then we're going to be able to take this, which this is what it's been at literally all week. It goes up to like maybe 1.0 and then nothing. 1.0, then nothing. So really right now, 4,000 Helldivers are wasting their time. Same thing with the 3,000 over here. Same thing with the 7,000 over here. You're wasting your time. Your time. Not game time, not whatever. I get it. You want to play against bugs? Absolutely. Play against bugs. I have zero issue with that. The issue that I have is how spread out you are, not attacking a single objective. You would think 3,000, 7,000. Let's put 10,000 Helldivers on one planet, whittle this down, and take this planet, and that's going to cut off this planet, which is going to drop that enemy resistance from 1.5 to 1.0, or even 0.5 straight away, and then you do the same thing on this planet. I don't understand why there's people playing on a planet nowhere near Super Earth, doesn't have the Predator Strain. You guys are supposedly the best Helldivers because bugs are the hardest faction, and yet you're not playing your newest content of Predator Strain. That doesn't make any fucking sense, but sure. And then there's the whole, I guess, roleplay aspect that people are sticking to now. We're harvesting E710 for you guys facing the squids. Cool. What you mean to say is I'm making up a reason to not deal with that because the squids are way harder than I thought and I don't want to fight against them. I'd rather fight against bugs. By the way, not the Predator Strain, just regular bugs, and not help with the major order. That's what you, as one of these 7,900 people playing on this planet, are saying. That the Predator Strain is too hard, the Illuminate is too hard, so I'm going to fight just normal bugs. That's what you're saying. Same thing with the Automaton. Don't get it twisted. Like, I fucking hate bug divers because most of them are retarded. Same thing over here, right? These guys are taking a low resistance planet. These guys are fighting against the new Automaton stuff. The new Automaton content, the Incineration Core. everyone knows that the incineration core was broken. So maybe people kind of put that off of like, I don't want to fight them. So now they're fighting them here. Sure, not a problem. Not helpful, though. Literally not helpful at all. The guys holding Vog Sojoth and Klassa are stopping it from attacking Chlorel and stopping it from attacking the DSS. That makes sense. Sure, because the DSS got broken by squid divers that immediately voted it at Super Earth and got it fucked up. That makes sense. From a tactical perspective, that makes sense. Trying to take this sector, all 2,500 Helldivers are on the planet that is left in the sector. So that way they can move on and not worry about this sector anymore. These guys being spread out across 2 planets. 236 of you are literally not helping. So go to this planet to where there's almost 1,000 Helldivers on this planet with you joining them. Start taking Vernon Wells. Same thing with these guys up here. Again, they're on low resistance planets, and we've seen 500 Helldivers do it, so it's definitely possible. This is already higher liberated than any of the bug planets. I just want to point that out, by the way. 463 versus 4,000, 5970, 5840. So they just passed them. But that's 463 Helldivers compared to 4,000. And like, hey, yeah, you know what? Being over here, not super helpful. But then they're going to cut off this sector, which is going to lower the resistance for all these people. If the guys on this planet start taking it, this is 61 Helldivers, and this is almost to the same one that the bug planet was. With low resistance, I'll give you that, sure. But where they're attacking makes sense strategically. The guys up here, not really, but again, it's low resistance. I can't really knock them for that, because they're attacking the smarter target. Whereas we don't have that over here. That doesn't exist. Except for these 870 Helldivers on Veld. Those are the only bug divers that are like, hey, you know what? If we take Veld, which is now at low resistance, we can probably push into this sector and help these guys out here. Which these are at almost the same resistance. Never mind, they're at exactly the same. Or the same liberated percentage. With, what, a third of the people? Like, you see how that makes sense, right? That they're all attacking one planet and trying to push from the low resistance planet to the harder ones to help clear sectors. That's what they're doing. None of you, however, are helping with the actual major order or the defense of Super Earth. None of you are doing that. None of you are actively helping with that point. And that's an issue that I think every Helldiver that is on Super Earth has kind of been like, hey, what the fuck? I get the comments all the time about my videos being negative about the game and the community in general, telling me to face the wall. I'm sorry, I don't roleplay in your little fucking space game. Get out of here. But all of these people have said the same thing about the multiple thousands of Helldivers, bug divers, that are in no way working together, mainly, and no way helping the war effort. There's a difference between if you were helping the war effort by taking some of the planets, I'd be like, oh, fuck yeah, great job, guys. If all 11,000 people in this sector were coordinated, all attacking one planet, lowering resistance, making sure to take a planet, and then moving to a different sector or moving to a different planet together, I'd be like, hey, you guys had a plan apparently. Fucking great job. None of that is happening because all of you are too fucking stupid to realize if the number on the resistance is low, that's where I need to attack. And I don't understand how we don't fucking understand this a year into the fucking game. That's all I've got for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, catch you in the next one. Later.